Ready for some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, BA, in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
Now Denver's starting five. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Gordon and Jokic the combo inside. And it's Murray in at the point.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And they double up Jokic. On the wing, Murray. The three. Conley against Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. And a nice finish on the layup. And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
So it's Minnesota now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Murray passes to Porter. He takes it in. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Yeah, when you're as good as Porter Jr. is at finding the bottom of the bucket, you dare the defense to try to stop him.
Towns down low, working on Jokic, and it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so. Here's Gordon. No good that time. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. It's tipped. They get it back. McDaniels finds Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And so Towns nails them both.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Jokic the screen. Murray, no good. And here's Minnesota now. 4-point game. Outside Edwards. Reed a screen on Caldwell Pope. Reed passes to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Towns. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
The timing that Towns has is admirable. So fantastic at getting the shot off before a defender can react.
Pass to Murray. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Reed. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside Edwards. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Porter, the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Towns against Jokic. The shot by Towns, no good. Caldwell Pope for the drive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Gordon with a screen on Conley. Caldwell Pope with a drive, and that one drops for him.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
To the middle. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Caldwell Pope finds Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Conley. With 4 on the clock. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Here's Caldwell Pope. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Back to Conley. Basket's good. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Reed to screen on Caldwell Pope. Pass to Reed. Plenty of space. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon has been a hand-in-glove fit in the Nuggets front court alongside Nikola Jokic. Gordon said it's the perfect situation to, quote, showcase my well-roundedness as a ball player. The guy who can fill in, do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then make it a frustrating night for the other team's best player. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Into the lane. And here's Jokic outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Well, now that we've had a few years of reference, Doris, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
Now here's Jokic. Misses in close. Conley looking for an opening. Reed a screen on Caldwell Pope. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
And again, Denver no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Edwards against Gordon. Out to the wing. Reed passes to Edwards. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Second personal foul.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on court.
Denver's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Jordan with a screen on Morris. To the paint. To end the run.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Now Gobert. And the layup falls. Gobert's gotten his first basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Minnesota with a rebound. Moore passes to Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Morris. Here's the teardrop. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Alexander Walker. Still no points. Nice shot from the wing. And the Timberwolves lead by 20. Well, the Nuggets shooting only 36% during the second. Jackson, the pass to Jordan. The shot's good. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Outside, Anderson. The 3 is up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
They've got Monte Morris. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Moore in at the small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Jackson surveying the D. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's Strother. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
And another miss by Denver. It's stolen away. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
You've got to be careful and on point with Reggie Jackson as a defender because he is so good at drawing that contact and making you put him at the foul line.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 90 seconds into the second half now. Picked by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Here's Gobert. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. To the wing on the left. Here's Strother. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. On target from range. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Pass to Chanchar. Back to Jackson. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. That's tipped. Here's Strother. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. Chanchar with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Jordan with the bucket.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. For Denver, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
Substitution.
Murray finds Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to Murray. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
McDaniels inside, defended by Gordon. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Edwards, the pass to Towns. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
I'll say this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And And here's Edwards outside, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Jokic. From behind the arc. Edwards pulls it in.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Hey, he's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves continuing to pile it on. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. Murray passes to Jokic. Good work defensively by Towns.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Jokic, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
No one covering. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Towns for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, man, I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Outside Conley. Reed to screen on Murray. Pass to Reed. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Porter with the steal. Gordon with a screen on McDaniels. And here's Porter outside. And another 3 for Denver.
The offensive versatility of Porter Jr. is impressive. Able to burn defenses in so many ways.
Kicks it out Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Up and over Porter. McDaniels can't hit. For Denver, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Conley against Murray. Conley on the attack. Here's Reed. The shot won't fall. Good D by Murray. Denver has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
4-3, and Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Karl Anthony Towns.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Conley. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Jokic the screen. Porter the pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Takes a step back. Unloads from 13. Towns with a rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Lets the three fly. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And there's a pick. Murray for 3. No good. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And we know Greg most of the time. Coming into this game, focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
So the Nets starting five. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Bridges, and it's Finney-Smith in at the three. Edwards passes to Towns. Another shot. He lays it in.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Towns with the steal. Conley against Schroeder. Over in the corner, Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Schroeder, left side. Offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Schroeder finds Claxton. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
And, you know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
The Nets making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Towns wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here are the Timberwolves. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Towns. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
He rifled that one in from distance.
Wow, my goodness, Finney-Smith striking from deep range. Doing all he can to stretch that defense apart.
Now, here's Reed. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Over to the wing. Bridges passes to Claxton. Back to Bridges. Shoots over McDaniel. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
Here's Schroeder, and he drops it in from the low post.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's the break. Bridges, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Conley with a wide open look. No good on the three.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Out to Bridges. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 6.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Towns, the pass to Reed. Towns down low. Working on Finney-Smith. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Brooklyn making some changes. Trendon Watford's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Simmons subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The 11-footer. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 9, and that one drops for him. 11 points in the game.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Here's Simmons. No good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. They set the pick. McDaniels misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drills it from outside.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
And it looks like they are going to
the previous play is under
the basket off in time.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Mikal Bridges out there with Simmons. And it's Walker in at the small forward. And it's Conley penetrating, and the layup is good.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Conley for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And, you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Trendon Watford's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Simmons.
Taking the contact and scoring. Downs not to be denied at the bucket there.
Here's Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Conley surveying the D. Reed the pass to Conley. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. It's hauled in by Claxton.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Towns, a screen on Schroeder. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns, he's open. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Shot clock at 3. Alexander Walker passes to Moore. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials. But, Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Nets leading by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Gobert with a screen on Schroeder. Bridges with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Schroeder passes to Watford. Launches a 3, and the Nets another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Alexander Walker. Schroeder kicks to Bridges. So it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Anderson. Also, Rudy Gobert out there, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Gobert, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
When Lonnie Walker first entered the NBA, Clark, his athleticism really stood out. He's very quick twitch.
Yeah, he is, but recently his athleticism has taken a back seat, which I think is a good thing because Walker has focused more on becoming a better shooter, refining that part of his game, as well as trying to be more consistent in his overall offensive game. So that, to me, speaks volumes to this young man's development.
Here's the pass to Gobert, and taken away by Johnson. Bridges with it, guarded now by Morris. Schroeder outside. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson for the 3. Another miss by Johnson. Timberwolves trail by 12. The drive by Gobert. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Morris passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Gobert. Moore finds Anderson. Back to Gobert. Anderson trying to free himself up. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Gobert. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Stolen by Walker. And Walker throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
The feed to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. He kicks it to Walker. He dishes it to Johnson. No good on the triple.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Good on the bucket. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Schroeder. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Back to Morris. To the inside. Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
So the adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the hit.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shots checked in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Lonnie Walker.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Conley against Schroeder. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Brendan Watford comes in for Johnson. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dennis Schroeder. No good from Simmons. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The corner three isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Simmons passes to Finney-Smith. Moves back up. Outside for Simmons. A three-pointer off the mark. Passes it to Towns. Conley for 3. Can't knock in the 3. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Simmons is out there with Thomas. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Sharp, and it's Watford into the force. Reed misses. The net shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. To the paint, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Pass to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Bridges in for Thomas. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Here's what Jacques Vaughn told his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Towns, a screen on Simmons. Conley's shot is off. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. Banked in off the glass.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And there's the pass to Towns. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
A kick out to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Towns throws it down.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl-Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. To the middle. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. Will go to the line for 3. The first one falls. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Brooklyn leading by 6. Bridges for 3. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Claxton. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Back to Conley. Outside, Towns. And Reed has it in the corner. And he banks in the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Walker the pass to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Michael Conley. With the teardrop, Edwards can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Edwards against Bridges. Fires the 3. Conley's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Finney-Smith finds Claxton. And rebounded by McDaniels.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So it's the Timberwolves now. And Edwards launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes. And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game.
Facing off in this one. Brent, got two teams that embody team basketball.
Yeah, they preach ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. And when they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Now here's Murray. 5 on the clock. Back to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now you combine that leaping ability and getting around the rim with some fluidity. That makes Aaron Gordon an excellent option in the pick and roll.
Here's Schroeder. And he drives in. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
Now here's Murray. Let's go with a three. Claxton with a rebound. And you think about beautiful basketball, Brent. Look no further than these Denver Nuggets.
No doubt about it, BA. It's like a symphony out there with this ball club. Just the ball movement, the player movement, the guy's willingness to sacrifice the first shot to get the better shot. And Jokic is the conductor. Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Out to the right wing. Inside. Out to Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Here's the floater. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Gordon outside. Here's Jokic. He shoots it. Outside Murray. This one for three. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves. And then he makes a quick decision.
Now here's Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Johnson. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Murray. From deep, Jokic. Claxton with a rebound. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Back to Johnson. Finney-Smith, the screen. Launches it. And the Nets, another three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Jokic. Good on the shot.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
We hear that label. Unicorn thrown out there a bit these days. But Nikola Jokic, he is truly one of one, Brent.
Yeah, incredible to watch the way that Jokic is able to control the game and pick his spots, BA, to impact it, whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. A complete package he is. Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now here's Simmons. Good D by Murray.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
The Nets with a lead. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Murray passes to Gordon. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Finney-Smith. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Claxton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Jokic passes to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
The combination of the athleticism and the size of Porter Jr. is very hard to guard. That time, he takes a hit.
So the Nets making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
On the wing, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
With KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Claxton off target from outside. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Bridges from the corner. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Gordon with a screen on Bridges. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. And it's Porter in at 12 forward. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Caldwell Pope. The three is up. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And Porter loves these corners. That's where he shoots his highest percentage from distance.
Simmons, the pass to Claxton. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Gordon gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Nice move, Gordon, one of the better ball handlers at his position.
Here's Simmons, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And another 3 for Denver. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Shoots. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Simmons. Outside Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. They trail by 6. Now here's Jokic. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Simmons. Simmons has got 4 assists now tonight. On the wing, Murray. Simmons defending. Jokic in the post. On Claxton. And it's Jokic missing. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. And the Nuggets call time here. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. So the Nets making a switch here. Jackson surveying the D. Jordan, the pass to Chanchar. Back to Jordan. Right wing. Here's Strother. And the three-pointer goes.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Down low. Walker. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Walker's got 8 points.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Here's Strother. And another 3 for Denver.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Johnson for 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Walker. Give him 8. Lets the 3 fly. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Chanchar. Launches the 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
Nuggets foul.
So the Nets making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Schroeder finds Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Schroeder can't get it to go. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Cam Thomas, Cameron Johnson out there with Sharp. Then it's Lonnie Walker, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Here's Strother. The Nets making their last shot. Oh, ripped away! And they're running. Floats one up. Basket counts. Schroeder's got 5.
Schroeder, one of those guys who likes to change speeds on the floor and uses it to great effectiveness.
Pass to Brown. Here's Strother. He has 6. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Here's Thomas. Back to Sharp. Outside Walker. And there's the screen. The 3 is up. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Now here's Jackson, still without a bucket. And the 3 off target. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 11-point game. Jackson against Walker. Thomas passes to Walker. Now Jackson. They set a pick. To the paint. Here's Chanchar. Nice move. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson.
And good recognition from Reggie. Open teammate.
Walker passes to Sharp, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
They couldn't avoid the charge even with the little hop step.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the middle. Here's Thomas. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Thomas has got his 2nd basket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Porter. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Porter's got 10 points.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
Schroeder finds Johnson. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Throws it up high.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality vets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips into the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you. Brooklyn with the ball. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. From deep, Johnson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. Gordon can't hit. In transition. Pass to Walker. To the inside. Here's Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon with it. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Gordon's got his third basket of the night.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. Five ticks left in the third. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's the Nets up 9 after. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Denver has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Gordon and Jokic the combo inside. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Great focus from Murray. Really sticking it to the D right there with the tough and one.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Gordon with a screen on Simmons. Murray passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. The Nets with the lead. Now Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. 19-footer. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic with a screen on Simmons. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The 3. And another miss by Denver. Brooklyn shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
Simmons looking around. Down low. Blocked. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Gordon with a steal. And they're on the break. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Fades back. Porter pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Caldwell Pope. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Gets the 3 to fall. And the Nets lead by 14.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Gordon finds Caldwell Pope. Gordon with a screen on Johnson. Gordon, great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And here's Porter outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
So hard to stop when the momentum, the guy at his size gets going, and Porter hits the pull-up jumper.
Simmons, the pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Claxton. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Claxton. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
They got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope, who's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
It's Simmons with a drive. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Here's Murray. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense. The team struggling to come back, he really wanted all of those free throws.
And that one's good. Simmons.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Nets.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And that one drops. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Jokic passes to Murray. And stolen by Simmons. Now here's Claxton. Not a lot of room. Here's Bridges. Denver grabs the miss.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And that one's good.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
5,280 feet. You know what that is. Greetings, everyone. You've got it. And great. Taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray, good.
You gotta feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Now here's Conley. The tray. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now the Timberwolves with it. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Down low. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
Now here is Conley. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And the shot is good. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And Murray, here we go. And here's Jokic outside. Another 3 for Denver.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Edwards looking it over. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns, the pass to McDaniels, plays it up and banks it in.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Conley against Caldwell Pope. The 19-foot shot. Murray finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Out left to the wing. Back to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A great finish last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Outside, Towns. Here's Conley. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Now the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Outside, Edwards. He kicks to Conley. Back to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Poked away. Stolen by Gordon. Fires from way outside. And so it's Contavious Caldwell Pope making highlights for the Nuggets. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Sharing the wing spot. It's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And here are the Nuggets now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Gordon. And a missed layup.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooter.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the basket by Gordon.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Conley. He's got 7.
Love the determination by Murray on defense, really doing his best to pester these shooters.
Hits the three-point bomb. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota ball.
Here is Edwards. Pass to Conley. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
DeAndre Jordan in the face of a defender. What a contest. Nicely done.
Here's Jackson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Conley with it. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Count that one. Jackson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
And finished off by Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Denver leading by 3, and is going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Gobert, the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Jordan, the screen to the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Gobert, the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Let's remember, Rudy Gobert, 7-1. Very hard to contest effectively.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Jackson looking it over. Jordan sets the pick for Jackson. Off target with his 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top, leading. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Here's Brown. Moore with the block. And here's Gobert. He's got 11, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert the screen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's 13 points for Rudy Gobert. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players. Guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Anderson kicks to Morris. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 3. And there's the drive. Here's Strother. Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morris into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
Wow, how about the speed of Monte Morris? That is why that drive was effective.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Passes it to Conley. Up top, Reed. Kicks it to Edwards. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Here's Murray.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Up top, Edwards. He's got 5. Outside, Towns. Conley scanning the floor. Clock at 4. Here's Edwards. And contact. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Minnesota calls timeout. .141 left in the third. Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Into the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 10 points.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Edwards to Towns. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Murray finds Porter. Murray outside. Jokic with the screen on Edwards. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. He gets that one. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, just so good at navigating his way into that painted area. Incredible confidence from Aaron Gordon.
Conley's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Jokic with this screen on Conley. Outside for Murray. To the tie, and it's good on the layup. Murray's got it all tied up now for Denver.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Outside Conley. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 9. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter dishes to Caldwell Pope. Jokic a screen. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Jokic using his size.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and got the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Inside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Edwards kicks to Reed. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And it's Murray penetrating. Comes up empty down low. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
To the paint, here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Conley for 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And an intentional foul right there.
Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Caldwell Pope for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards against Porter. To the inside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Nuggets. They set the pick. Edwards passes to Reed. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gordon kicks to Jokic. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Anthony Edwards. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Covered by Conley. Here's Gordon. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Conley against Murray. Conley, the pass to Reed. He kicks it to Edwards. With the floater, Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're ahead by 2. 1:46 left to play here in the 4th. Minnesota making a switch. Gobert's checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And how about the poise Caldwell Pope displayed on that possession? They needed an important basket, and he was ready and willing.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Murray scanning the floor. Connects from 3-point range. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Gobert. 2 free throws come. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. To now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail. Different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jokic with his screen on Conley. Gordon inside. Towns on him.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Edwards against Porter. Inside, Towns with the steal. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Gordon with no one around, off target with that shot. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
Live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game. And it's always fun to watch the next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Schroeder. Chalk up two there. Now here's Conley. Reed a screen on Schroeder. For three, Conley. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
And Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Pass to Johnson. Fires for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Claxton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Watford's checked in for Finney-Smith. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Now here's Schroeder. Screened by Claxton. Schroeder passes to Bridges. Tries the spin move. Back to Schroeder. And here's Claxton. Bridges outside. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Conley looking for an opening. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Count that bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Claxton up top. Pass to Johnson. Spins. Back to Schroeder. Johnson with it. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
The rebound by the Nets. Schroeder passes to Claxton. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. Second chance effort. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Watford. Back to Claxton. And he jams it home with authority.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
The Nets with a lead. For three, Bridges. He buries it from three. Bridges has got 6.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Here's Watford. No points yet. From 17. And there's another one for the Nets.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Towns for 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Out to Schroeder. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Conley against Schroeder. Edwards for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
With 1 on the clock, and Claxton gets the bucket. 9 points in the game.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
No shortage of... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for Minnesota. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at point. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. On the wing, Finney-Smith. No made baskets yet. Johnson passes to Simmons. They get it again.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Pass to Reed. Now here's Towns. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Johnson for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
It's Edwards with a drive. Comes up empty down low.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Johnson with a bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Towns a screen on Simmons. For 3, Conley. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. The kick out to Johnson. It's stolen. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Simmons, pass to Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Here's Reed following the bucket by the Nets.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Towns taking his time here. Back to Reed. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Let's go with a three. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Towns against Simmons. Bridges outside. And it's Simmons missing. And Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 8. Left side, Edwards. From downtown. Tries again. Right side, McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. That one's wide left. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Claxton up top. Reed defending. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Towns a screen on Bridges. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Edwards has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Pass to Claxton. McDaniels with it. Claxton picks him up. McDaniels finds Towns. Reed with it. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson with it. Reed defending. Here's Claxton. The baseline J is off the mark. Outside Conley. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Nicholas Claxton. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. The Nets with a lead. Stripped away.
Mikal Bridges, first personal foul, team second.
Brooklyn making some changes. Watford's checked in for Finney-Smith. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And it's Schroeder in for Ben Simmons. Here's Moore. Walker covering. To the middle. And they double up Gobert. Gobert working inside.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
The kick out to Walker. Back to Schroeder. From Outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Thomas. Goes back up. Here's Claxton. And he converts the layup. Claxton's got 13 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Morris. Anderson with a screen. Morris down low. He's against Watford. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Morris passes to Anderson. Goes up again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Thomas. Yet to see a basket. Jacks up a three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Inside, here's Sharp. And that one is stuffed right through.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Schroeder against Morris. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 6-point lead. 3-pointer Sharp. Anderson pulls it down for Minnesota. They've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Down low. Here's Gobert. Shakes him. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
To the paint. Stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Watford. Timeout called. Brooklyn. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Finney Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Walker. Pass to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Alexander Walker to the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Alexander Walker. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
And here's Schroeder outside. Down low. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Schroeder. Here's the three. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Puts up a three. Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Thomas. Can't knock in the three. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Moore in at the 3. Gobert no good. The Nets with the lead. To the left side wing. From deep, here's Simmons. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Morris passes to Moore. To the paint. Kicks it out to Anderson. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Morris outside. No good with the triple. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you. He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Sharp grabs the miss.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Sharp. Right side Simmons. Back to Thomas. Pass to Johnson. That three's off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Johnson. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Finney-Smith comes in for Watford, and it's Bridges in for Thomas. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jacques Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Edwards for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Inside. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Bridges against Reed. Back to Towns. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Back to Edwards. Reed passes to Edwards. Reed sets a screen. There's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Edwards can't hit. Another steal. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. McDaniels from long range gets the 3-ball to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern...
Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there!
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Beautiful pass from Simmons. He's outstanding at getting the ball to his guys in their spots.
Towns on a screen. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Johnson passes to Bridges. Here's Claxton. From the baseline. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Towns. And he buries it.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Simmons, the pass to Claxton. And here's Bridges. Misses the 3. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McDaniels, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Towns outside. It's stolen by Johnson.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
A 3 off the inbound. Reed can't hit.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110%.
These teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The pass to Porter. And it's off from three-point range. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Murray against Bridges. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. Shoots over Bridges. Murray, good.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porter. Kicks it to Murray. Denver passing it around. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. From deep three-point land. Denver grabs the miss.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Inside, Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Jokic with his screen on Bridges. Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
From deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, I tell you what, Jamal Murray's so good at rocking his defender to sleep as he's setting up that pull-up jumper.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. Gets a very good look and converts. Bridges has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Johnson finds Simmons. Bridges with it. There's the three. Traps in the tray. He's got 9.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Back to Finney Smith. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Finney Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Good work from Finney Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Kicks it out to Gordon. They need this. And Simmons with the rebound. To the middle. Johnson can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
And so it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope making highlights for Denver. He delivered nothing. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers. Spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. For 3, Bridges. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Bridges has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
And taken away by Johnson. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 7. There's Porter with the 3. Hands it from downtown.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And here in the second quarter of action with a little under 2.5 minutes played so far. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Nets make a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. They get a hand on it. Here's Walker. He has yet to score. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Nets lead by 6.
Yeah, right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Here's Strother, defended by Bridges. And that one's good. Strother. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. to Claxton. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Right wing. Jackson has the open look. And again, Denver with the triple. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Strother. The three ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Strother's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Simmons looking around. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And Simmons kicks to Walker. Top of the key, Claxton. Walker the pass to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Walker again, the nets for two.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jackson from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Back to Walker. Sweet move. Got a piece of it. Here's Brown. With one on the clock. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got two of them to fall in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Thomas. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Sharp. And it's Watford into the power forward position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Kicks it out to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sharp. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Misses off the left iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Nobody near Schroeder. Drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Brooklyn. There's Jackson with the three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Here's Sharp. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lets a floater go, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Strother. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Strother's got 8 points.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
You know, you really have to respect workhorses like Reggie Jackson, Clark. He is something else.
Yeah, I think he brings everything in his package that you want in a veteran guard. He's reliable on the court. He's a professional off of it. And he elevates your team's basketball IQ, too. He's a smart player.
Schroeder passes to Sharp. Here's Watford. Schroeder outside. And here's Sharp. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes it to Chansho. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Shooter kicks to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Here's Claxton. Good defense by Jokic. Denver leading by 4. Back to Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. Just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, DA? Thank you. Thomas hits the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jokic inside. Claxton covering, and it's Jokic missing. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. There's the pass to Watford. He dishes it to Thomas. Schroeder outside. Johnson up top, guarded by Porter. That ties it up. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Schroeder against Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's good from long range. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
It's your squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Xavier Caldwell Pope really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Time out, Brooklyn. Get loud, fans. On the court, your HUD squad. On the court.
Bridges for 3. And that one released in time, but no good.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope never rests on defense. He gives you every...
And so it's Denver, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Timeout called the Nets. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Lonnie Walker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ben Simmons. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, during the break, listening in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle, he told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Denver leading by 8. Pass to Jokic, wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
A shot's good from Claxton.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Gordon with a screen on Bridges. Murray, good. Murray's got the lead back up to 10 now for Denver.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Jokic with a screen on Schroeder. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
Claxton no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Bridges dishes to Schroeder. Back to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Johnson for 3. Sinks the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The kick out to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Denver.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. There's the dish to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And that one falls for Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Nuggets leading by 9. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And it's Jokic in the corner. For 3. Jokic, big man with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And stolen by Gordon. Murray with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Murray kicks to Gordon. Knocked away. Bridges with the steal. Finney Smith passes to Claxton. Johnson with a screen on Porter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside for Murray. And the 3 off target.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Finney Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Caldwell Pope passes to Porter. Tries from 10. Green for 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Nuggets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah,
oh, he hit it!
How did that go in?
How about the range on that jumper?
Jokic finds Murray. Caldwell-Pope outside. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell-Pope. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bridges for 3. And the Nets another 3.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Bridges passes to Schroeder. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Claxton and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.